Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So currently it's 4 o'clock for me in the night. I don't know what I'm doing up at this time recording, but anyway, patch 9.9 has just got released about 8 hours ago on the live servers, and today we're gonna go over the things that have changed. There's definitely some things that changed about Riven which I'm not really happy with. The things I'm talking about is the runes. So I have been using a specific rune setup. You guys have probably seen it in my other video. But anyway, they actually go and changed the runes that I use. They actually nerfed the runes that I've been using all this time. So there's definitely something changing here. But anyway, back to the actual video. So, wait. We are actually going to go and take a look at the patch 9.9, see if there are some things that have changed. Specifically for Riven, to see if there are some good or bad things for Riven. So yeah, it's going to be a complete rundown for Riven, and hopefully we're going to find something interesting. So the first change is the Aatrox change. I've already seen this one coming. Aatrox is not a good champion at the moment, so I'm not surprised that they're actually doing a lot of changes to Aatrox. But anyway, lots of things have changed here, a lot of things. And it's going to be a whole new champion pretty much. I cannot really tell if this is good or bad for Riven. It just seems like a huge change for Aatrox. We're going to have to see in a real game what Aatrox is going to be like now. Just seeing the numbers and stuff like that, I cannot really tell if Riven will be better now or Aatrox. We will have to see that in a real game. Anyway, lots of things have changed. I'm interested how Aatrox is going to be like now. Blitzcrank, I don't really care about Blitzcrank. I don't really care whatever happens to this champion, especially for us Riven mains. We don't really care about that. The supports, we don't really care. Rakan, he can be really annoying, but it seems that he's getting like a slightly buff on the health and the armor. The attack damage is going down, which is really surprising. Anyway, that's not why he's being played right now. Very interesting. Magic resist is also going up. He's getting a little bit more tanky, but he's losing damage. Anyway, I don't know. Rakan doesn't really need the damage. He's just really annoying to play against. But, I don't know. We might see him a lot more in games now. He's already been played a lot, but it seems that they're buffing him up. It's not a good change for us, guys. Not a good change for us. Soraka. Don't tell me they're actually buffing this champion. The cool cooldown and haste adjusted, empowered heal for Ellie and self increased damage and decreased. They're actually decreasing the damage on like all the supports. The E cooldown has been decreased. Cooldown skill, yeah. Oh, I see. So they're basically nerfing the damage, but they are buffing her in like other ways. That's interesting. Cooldown from 5 seconds at all ranks to 8 to 4. So basically they are nerfing her in the early game, but they are buffing her in the late game, which is understandable. It's understandable. This is not too bad. Just sucks for the early game pretty much. Interesting. I haven't seen Soraka really that much lately, just in some of the games, but I don't like Soraka. She's annoying. You know the moment when you're like at the point where you're gonna kill somebody and then Soraka ults and you're just not happy. I don't like Soraka. Tahm Kench. They're buffing the health. The health growth has been just slightly decreased. And movement speed has also been decreased. So they are buffing him, making him a little bit more tanky. But they are nerfing the health growth and the movement speed. That's interesting. Okay, this is going to compensate, I guess. The movement speed is... I don't know why they nerfed the movement speed. Wait. I don't get it. The movement speed was fine. Well, I guess 345 is also fine. This is what most of the champions have. Just like Soraka, I haven't really seen Tahm Kench at all. So I don't even know why they are touching him. Oh wait, there's a lot more than this. Wait, hold on. Tahm Kench maximum health at all levels. It used to scale up and now they just keep it at 1.5%. That's interesting. So this is better early game, but worse late game. They're also, the slow duration has been decreased to 2. What? They're buffing it to 2 seconds. Cooldown. Also, wait. So basically, just like the other two champions, they're making Tahm Kench worse in the early game, but they are buffing him towards the late game. This is really interesting. Even the tongue range, they increased this. They're doing some interesting changes to these champions, not gonna lie. I wonder what this is going to be like. A lot of changes here. I really wonder what this champion is going to be like. Okay, for the simple champion changes, Akali, guys. I hate Akali. W extended duration when breaking invisibility has been decreased. Cooldown has been increased. We want Akali to have more windows for vulnerability. Wait, especially during laning phase where she's often too safe in her shroud. I'm not gonna lie, that's so true. If she has the shroud up, she can get away all the time. It's actually so annoying. But the way that you play Riven against Akali, you simply bait out that shroud and then you go for the all-in. Like the 21 seconds was already very big, but now they're actually making it 25 seconds. This is a huge nerf for Akali. I would not be happy if I was an Akali main. Anyway, good for Riven. Really good for Riven. So if you bait out the shroud, you're going to be even better than before. Wow, very good change. Darius. The Q healing and the damage has been increased. We're improving Darius' conditions for success when he gets in the thick of fights. Actually buffing Darius. I really wonder what some of the people in the low elo think. They're going to be like, yeah, Darius has been buffed, guys. We did it. I don't know. I haven't really seen Darius at all in the high elo. I have never seen him. I never play against him. But if I do, I always win. Anyway, the damage also seems interesting. He gets a slight buff, but oh, I was in the late game. All right, this is pretty interesting. We might even see Darius more now. Echo, the base attack damage has been increased. The equals decreased at later ranks. Buffing Echo to help him last hit in lane. Last hit in lane. Are you kidding me? Clear monsters in the jungle and better synergize with Sheen. The attack damage. He's actually getting a good buff. I don't know. Riot is actually taking action for the champions that are never being played. At least in the high elo. You don't ever see those champions. This is interesting. I'll be surprised if I see Echo in the games now. I never play against him for real. Anyway, Hecarim. Q bonus damage has been decreased. E min and max damage is decreased later. Okay. this all pretty much explains itself, okay, guys? We've been streaming the last few days. We've only seen Hecarim, and this champion is actually insanely strong after all his buffs, and now he's actually getting a hit. I'm glad that they're actually doing something about Hecarim. He was so strong and so overpowered. Like, if you play the Riven against Hecarim, the matchup is really not that difficult, but if he gets going, it's not going to be a fun time. Jarvan. Cleaning up some base stats and hitting Jarvan's fallback. Max build so it's less effective. Interesting. Look at that small change, only like 1 HP. Also the mana. They're doing some slight changes. Alright. That's pretty interesting. Oh, they're changing the cooldown of E2. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't care if people play Jarvan. Riven can kill Jarvan so easily, so it doesn't really matter. Kenan. The E bonus resistance has been removed. Bonus resistance added to ultimate. This is a huge nerf. I've already seen this one coming. This is a very huge nerf. This might actually make the Riven against Kenan matchup a lot easier. Like, actually a lot easier. This is very good change. I like it because I don't like Kenan. I really don't like Kenan. Like, legit, guys. Riven against Kenan, not fun. I'm actually serious. Not fun. I'm glad they're doing this change. I saw it happening so many times. I go in for the all-in, and then Kenan just walks away with the E. Just while you do the all-in. And like, he's getting so much more tanky with that. But now it's actually getting removed and put onto his ultimate. That's huge. That's huge. You might even see Kenan less now, I hope. Kindred. Passive mark spawns later in the game. Matching summoners goes. Oh. I see. Another huge nerf for Kindred. Lissandra. The W damage increased late game. What? Wait. actually buffing Lissandra. The 9.7 hit to Lissandra was great for slowing down her wave clear. However, Aftershock seeing nerfs. Oh yeah, she's buffing her up because of the Aftershock. I don't know. In my opinion, Lissandra's not a good champion. I don't know. I've seen enough Lissandras in solo queue and I've never seen them pop off. I don't know. I don't know. The wave clear's gone a little bit, but who knows? This buff might help her out. I don't know. If I play Riven into Lissandra, I still always win. It's super easy to play safe against her. Maokai. Q base damage increased. Maokai is underperforming, so we're giving him a little water. And is smidgen on sunlight to grow into a mighty tree in the top of the jungle. He's being seen as a jungler now. Oh, where's Riot going with this? Morgana. E cooldown increased and shield strength decreased. They're still saying that Morgana is too strong? Really? In my opinion, Morgana is really not that strong. Morgana is really not that strong. I don't know what they're doing here. Okay. She isn't, like, I'm just saying, she's not strong, but she's just being annoying. Really annoying with all the CC. That's it. The damage is just fine. It's okay. It's not bad. Rek'Sai. Base damage and attack damage growth decreased. Empowered Q cooldown increased. Wait, what? Wait, they're actually nerfing him so hard. Wait, everything is getting nerfed. Oh, everything is getting nerfed. Literally everything. Rek'Sai is another example of a champion we've been trying to cool. Wow. He's getting a massive nerf. I don't know. This is a huge nerf. Everything altogether, this is a huge nerf. Rek'Sai wasn't... In my opinion, Rek'Sai is not even that strong. I mean, he's better than ever, but I would not consider him like one of the best champions, in my opinion. Shaco. I haven't seen Shaco in a long time. Sweeping lens no longer reveals. And the media activists. Wait. Alright. Interesting change. I don't know. I never see Shaco players. Shen. Base attack speed ratio increased. E damage ratio increased. They're just buffing up Shen like crazy. Like every champion that we've had so far in the patch notes, you don't see those champions in solo queue. They're literally taking action to the champions that you don't ever see. They're actually trying to bring them in the game. At least in a high elo, you don't see Shen at all. I don't know about low elo. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me if you see Shen. But in high elo, you don't see it. You don't ever see those champions because they're not really that good. Interesting. I like the Shen change. I like that buff. I wouldn't mind seeing Shens. Like, Riven against Shen is not that bad. Silas, the W base damage has been increased. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, he's been getting a little of nerfs, so I quite understand if they buff a little bit back. I quite understand that. He's becoming a little bit too bad. Like, I haven't seen him carry at all lately. Volibear. W bonus attack speed has been increased. They're also buffing a Volibear. Okay, you don't ever see him either. For the items, the Hunter's Potion, they're actually removing it. The mana, I don't really care about. We don't use... Come on, guys. We don't use mana on Riven. Come on. I don't really care about this. Not about this either. Not about this either. Guys, come over, Riven mates. We don't care about this stuff, guys. Come on, man. We don't care about this stuff. Roots. Aftershock. Resistance no longer scale with level. Now scale with other bonus resistances up to a level base cap. Damage no longer scales with AD or P. Okay. Whole lot of changes here. Okay. That's interesting. Aftershock is taken by a fairly wide variety of champions, especially those with access to hard CZ. That's true. That's definitely true. I don't know. Whatever they change to Aftershock, for us Riven mains, it's not gonna matter at all. You know why? It's because Conqueror is too OP anyway. Regardless of what they change about Aftershock, this rune will never work on Riven unless Conqueror gets a nerf. So whatever they change about this, in my opinion, we shouldn't really care because Conqueror is just OP on Riven right now. That's literally it. Minor rune tuning. The bone plate. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. This is what I want to talk about. The bone plating. They're buffing up the bone plating, okay? This is one thing. This is great. Now, they're changing the Riven setup that we've been using. Literally. They're literally nerfing it to the ground. The magical footwear. Instead of 10 minutes, they're making it 12 minutes. And 30 seconds. Okay, they do make it 45 seconds. But the fact that it's from 10 minutes to 12 minutes, if you don't get kills, 12 minutes is way too long to get boots. I'm not happy with this change. We've been using the magical footwear pretty much every game. They're literally just destroying it for us. So I think now that magical footwear has been nerfed, I think it's far better to just go bone plating with the shield bash on Riven. I think this is going to be the new Riven setup. I'm going to make a video about this later. But anyway, I think this is what it's going to be now. Bone plating instead of the instead of going into the inspiration tree. This is just too huge for us. This is not good. The rest of the stuff, they are doing some changes to the Scourge. That's interesting, but I would never go Scourge. I would never go Scourge. It's useful, but I'm not quite sure if this change will dramatically change something. I don't know. In my opinion, the bone plating is a far better choice to go for. Rift Scuttle. Scuttle's first spawn now happens later in the game. Why? Why? Rift Scuttle? Why would they change it? I like it though. It's forcing the junglers to not rush this thing anymore. It's a good change, but I wonder why they do this. But I like it. I like it. It's a good change. Bug fixes. I don't care about the bug fixes. Skins, chromas. We don't really care either, guys. Quad Riven mains here. We don't see anything about Riven. Come on, man. Alright. This is a big patch. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, guys. There's definitely a lot of things that have changed here. But regarding Riven and the matchups, about Aatrox, I don't know. But regarding all the others, I think there isn't really much changing. Except for the Akali and maybe Tahm Kench. There will be some changes to the matchups. Anyway, the Rune setup, I will make a video about this later on in a few days. So to keep you guys up to date with the runes and stuff. But anyway, here's my thoughts about everything with the patch notes. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I don't make this type of video that often. Anyway, this was it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are looking for a high elo Riven stream, make sure you follow my stream, guys. Also, if you're looking for a nice and friendly Discord community, make sure you join my Discord server, guys. And I guess I'll catch you guys up in my next video and also my next stream, man.